I spent several long summers in canoes as a child deep in Ontario wilderness, traversing the Finger Lakes and rivers of the boreal forests there. When navigating rocks and rougher currents, we were schooled to kiss the rock if impact with one became unavoidable. If we were to succumb to our instinct of self-protection and lean away from the rock, the canoe would flood with water, swamping it and endangering all our dry goods of food and warmth. All could be lost in this way. That's no joke, miles from even a place called nowhere. Overcoming the mind's desire to cringe, freeze, and resist the rock is a critical safety measure. Classic stuff. This was a great schooling in not letting obstacles overwhelm me. When they are unavoidable, to kiss them instead, and let the currents of life naturally flow me around and through these hardships. Things I currently find hard to accept are old, broken water pipes that run only God knows where. The mind and its settling for the tiny room fear offers. And my having chosen a body this impaired, with a spirit so eager to live large. It's hard to accept, too, being considered a stain on my family name when my heart came into this world full of light. My incapacity to make it around in person to all the ones I love, this too is challenging. I kiss these dragons, these things I find hard to accept. I make friends of them. In that way, I cultivate a safe existence for myself, where everything is embraceable, manageable, worthy of my yes, because everything in this way is held. I am the container for it all. Not the world nor you will be able to lose ultimate track of yourselves either. I am here. I am here holding us as we are. How does your posture change organically when you've remembered to fill yourself with the glow of self-caring and self-respect? Likewise, when you remember to straighten your back and raise your gaze to the light in a posture of relaxed dignity, what happens? Does a flow open in you that was otherwise pinched closed? Do you experience a quiet, oh yeah, at the posture of worthiness? Such extensive pursuits on behalf of tongues, eyes, skin, scents, and shining things. The sensual draw of a textured 3D. We are enraptured by these. And why would it not be so with such a sophisticated neuronal design? Would we not be fools to deny it? To restrain from seeking its sensational fulfillment through as much diverse stimulation of these orgasmo engines that are our bodies as is humanly possible? It's all so understandable, this quest towards the material. What to do, though, with the emptiness that pervades and haunts this focus? That aftertaste that emerges in the moments between moments of a subtle yet undeniable meaninglessness. it can't ultimately be denied. I've found that this is largely because just underneath the neuronal physical filament we call our reality is the unseen ethereal interface of consciousness that is not body bound. This one in us becomes restless amidst all the materiality because it knows and sees a forgetfulness of the fact that there is, in truth, no one thing in this world to lastingly hold on to or to identify with. We forget that we are not in a static situation and that this life is more like a layover than it is any kind of true home. That flux needs grounding in order to balance itself. Materiality in itself proves lacking in this capacity. It's good for what it's good for. We are clearly here to embody the myriad of sensory experience. What song, though, makes your spirit fly? What of that inner lamp? What ignites it? What flock of birds arise in your chest when you apply yourself to certain things? What I ask here is that we pay attention and not lose track of the one who is doing all this tasting and touching, smelling. The one who gets to take this ride and also eventually release from it to explore other realms. She, he, it is the fundamental soil with no substance, an eternal ballast we can lean against. She provides the meaning where that is needed, an unseen wind that fills the sail. Is she in charge of you enough to ensure the quenching of that one thirst that pervades and yet eludes all others? The one that portals into being via every one of your mysterious and sacred cells. This is the one who will not let you forget that your deepest longings will not be fulfilled by sensual experience. Way deeper than those wants and desires we have is the ride itself and the glorious one who has chosen to take it. I know how the feeling of not enoughness vies to be your lover. It entwines itself seductively around your nerve endings and entrains you to sing its song. Its spell echoes across the ages of ancestry, re-enlivened over and over by ever-morphing trends of culture. It calcifies itself into your bones. You've been sleeping with this temptress for a very long time. You've come to defend her with your life. Is she, this incessant voice invested in your not enoughness, is she the one you still want to build your reality around?
And the trees blow around in the gathering gale as I loose my bloodhound upon the trail. And the rains came heavy from the north, and they were all outside. But I was not. I was in the kitchen looking out over the fields. Standing in the doorway, watching the lightning and the trees sway, singing I be mine, I be mine. And the rain heavy from the north. They were in their little boats, but I was not. I was in bed, and I pillow bite. In my dream I sleepwalk, and I drink a beer with Doris Day at the cafe down the block. So drink your beer, drink your coffee, in the fear of the great nothing. Standing in the doorway, watching the lightning and the trees sway, singing I am mine, I am mine. Standing in the doorway, watching the lightning and the trees sway, singing I am mine, I am mine.
We don't need to be hard on the mind, not ever. It's an amazing tool and can be a true fun maker. Sometimes we focus so much on its dysfunctions, we forget it is a magic and mysterious transmitter of not only trauma, not at all, of creative and computative energy. Here's how to tame its restlessness. It pecks at you like a little endlessly busy bird, and you quit fighting it. You finally quit fighting it. All this time you wanted to make it stop, one way or another, because you didn't like it. You offered it resistance all this time, and all the while it was waiting for you to love it, to offer it understanding. Now it pecks, and now we bring in the presence surrounding it. These are pools of rushing, swirling in water, gently, organically welling up all around that mental burning. It doesn't stand a chance at continued masochism. The soothing becomes the new dominant resonance in the inner room. Only the cooling water of self-acceptance can quell that inner hellscape. It can, and it will. Acceptance is a gathering up of woundedness. It is a holding of that. That must come first. Are you white-knuckling to abstain from something? I tell you, there really is another way. Keep that fist clenched as long as you deem you need it. Meanwhile, fall in love with yourself, maybe for the first time. Begin doing small and big things to prioritize the care of your avatar, your human. Get creative and reverential. Forgive her. Caress her skin. Pat his back. Your arms are long enough. They are even capable of swinging clear around your torso in a fear and judgment-abandoning self-hug. Claim yourself and watch the finger clenching onto old isms organically begin to ease its grip. The choices we make have such near and far-reaching effects on ourselves and others. Even our most seemingly private and intimate thoughts are like radio signals that register on the psyches of the ones we are connected to, even when they're sometimes thousands of miles away. I have certain loved ones I can think of, and I know when they will call me. Many times I have known what they're going through or what they're thinking, including what they're thinking about me, even from across the world. It's not always easy fun. Sometimes years ahead of them ever telling me, I can be aware of what is in their minds. This is an ability we all have. If it doesn't register consciously with each other, it absolutely still does broadcast subconsciously or subliminally. Years ago, I had a loved one call me at 6:30 in the morning asking me what had changed between us when only the night before, entirely unbeknownst to her, in the quiet of my own inner dialoguing, I had come into a deep acceptance once and for all of how she had been showing up in our relationship, a way and an approach to me I had not enjoyed and had been resisting. The minute I released my part in the tension between us, it registered so strongly across town that she sensed it immediately and reached out for more understanding. I told her I had let go, not of loving her, but of placing demands on her to be different than she was. She confirmed she had picked up on that and appreciated the shift. Our dynamic changed dramatically from that point, and we were able to explore new, fresh territory of a deepened, more loving friendship together from there. Don't underestimate your impact.
I'm a child of the flowers and the trees. When I look up to the sky, I'm at peace. In the quiet, I hear everything, everything I need. Surrounds us, all around us, is boundless love. Surrounds us, all around us, is boundless love. I'm a child of the rolling stream. It's wild, wild company. In the air, 1,000 spinning leaves. Hear them fall to me. Surrounds us, all around us, is boundless love. Surrounds us, all around us, is boundless. trees. You are a child of these, child of fallen, spinning leaves.
Some are looking to be saved. Underneath that is such fear of being inadequate to the task of tending to themselves and tending to life using their own resources. Raising children that know how to take good care of themselves, teaching them life skills. Nothing could be more critical. All the ones who were never taught to drive are currently taking wheel. No wonder society appears to be globally losing sight of the plot. I, for one, definitely did not learn to be sovereign and fully responsible for my actions in school. I learned to regurgitate and at best to critically intellectualize. I oversized my brain. Only now am I learning to change an oil filter, to plant seeds effectively and sort out at what length to lay pipe underground so water in it doesn't freeze. I've been blessed with many teachers on the subject of how to survive and thrive in life. To those who haven't found yours to help you through, I recommend your knees. Scrape them if you need to. Fall upon them from necessity. Ask your Creator in all sincerity to guide you. Express your deep longing and care. Then wait. This tactic in my own life has never failed me. Here's a radical notion for our day and age. We're not here to evolve our humans. We're here to evolve our spirits through the ride alongside our human partners. The way the human in the mix learns and grows is different than what the soul is here to learn and explore. The soul is here to realize it is not its human avatar, and to love its avatar like a parent loves a child. To parent the mind is the challenge the soul came in to explore. Our humans are the true heroes. The soul will have many other gigs. It is simply passing through, tasting the colors of this dimension and venturing on to other places. For the human, this is it. There won't be another. This is its cresting moment. Its rise and inevitable fall is happening now. Your human's realm is this sacredness here. We are on tiptoes in this now, reaching skyward to kiss the sun. It seeks us in return, inflaming us electrically. Don't let yourself become distracted and miss it.
Well, you're up all night and your head's down low. If you can see your own kite, shut your eyes. You know a bird ain't a buzz. You are the only way to trust ya. You're the one that found upon it all right. Lay down, Martha. Lay down the holy banner flag. Hold out, Martha. Happy is surely on its way. It's not right. Don't blast in the glory of mine. No, they can't take that part away. They eat up all the cake and they drink their own wine. They will always overtake. you're up all night. Man, your nails down low. Man, your nails